All right, guys, so I got a little bit of a change of scenery for you. If you guys did watch my update video from like I think it was about a week ago now, I did mention some RC stuff, and well, here we are. And I got a few RC cars, and don't mind my closet, but they're up there. I got, quite a few of them, and most of them being Traxxas. Actually, I think all of them are, but this is a Traxxas E-Revo right here. It's the original one. I know that there's like a 2.0 out and a newer version of it, but yeah, so just before winter I was out ripping it around on 6S, I believe, and totally stripped out the front differential on it. Those are the gears. As you can see, most of the teeth are just missing off of them. And then I also messed up the cover. Well, I mean, it's pretty rough. So just got a new cover here and then new gears. That's the new gears right there and everything. And then this is like the little axle nubs, or I don't know exactly what they're called, but I got a little reference to get it all put back together here, and then hopefully the differential works again, and it'll all work. So yeah, so I'm basically start getting the differential put together and hopefully get this all put together, because it's been apart for like 3 months now, and I've just been kind of waiting for this moment. So I guess I'll start putting it back together now. Alright, guys, so as I started putting it back together here, the first thing that I actually noticed is if we take this old one, you can see on the side it's slotted out for these little shims, and this new one does not have that. It's just for the shaft to slide in. So I double checked, and I don't know if this will say it too. Yeah, Traxxas E-Revo right there. And on the ad that I got it off of, it said for the E-Revo, not the 2.0. So, I'm just gonna go with it and see. Hopefully, it still works, and maybe that's just a improvement or something. I'm not too sure why you'd get rid of those, but yeah, hopefully it all still works. So I guess we'll find out when it's all put back together. Alright, guys, so I got the other end, just had to put the little nub in it, and that should be good to go. So now just the gasket, add a little bit of grease, which I just got some, I don't know, just some stuff I had around. Should work just fine. And then I'll just bolt it together, and then I can get it in the housing with this main gear, which operates the four-wheel drive and spins it all. And then I can start putting it back into the bulkhead, and then getting my whole control arm and everything right here put back on it. So let's get this all together. Alright, guys, so I got some grease in there now, and it looks like plenty. And if you guys can see, I can still turn it over just fine. It's not too tight, but I figured it's best to have, a little too much grease than not enough. And the best part about this is that at the end of the day, it's just a toy. So if it breaks, it breaks. It's easy enough to fix, and it's not like on a full size on a vehicle or nothing. So I'm just gonna get this all put back together and go from there. Alright, guys, so I got the differential all put together here, and those are just the old splined axle ends, and then it just goes back in the housing now, and then that's the drive shaft end, and then it can go back into the bulkhead. Alright, guys, so I got the bulkhead here from the car, and I just got the differential all just placed in there. And it's kind of hard to see, but right there it says up, and it has an arrow pointing forward. So you want to make sure that you get your differential in there the right way, just because these bulkheads do look like they're kind of universal, so you can get the diff in the wrong way. So just be careful when you're putting it back together. So I'm gonna get the bulkhead put back on the car now. Alright guys, so I just got the two top bolts holding the bulkhead on. They were underneath the shocks, and then I got the shocks all bolted back up. And this is like one of my favorite RC cars just because of how the suspension is set up. Like, I think that that's just such a cool design, how when it goes up it compresses the shock. So I'm gonna continue getting it back on. I'm pretty much just gonna put all that stuff back on, so you'll pretty much see it all back together, because it's gonna be the whole steering and control arms that are going on next. All right guys, and as you can see from up here, there are no parts left besides, I might as well just keep these as spares, all the leftovers, because the whole kit covered everything else for the differential. And here we have it. It is all put back together. And guys, one thing that I noticed, which you guys can probably already see, so I put these control arms on it when I got it, probably like, I don't know, 5 years ago or something. Like, it was a long time ago, and it was like one of the first things I broke. Like, I don't even remember breaking it. It was that long ago, you know. I was pretty young. And guys, I just finally noticed putting it back together, and like, I always wondered why it looked weird when it was on the ground. Like, the wheels, like the rear was like narrower or something. I don't remember right now, but I always thought that the wheels looked weird. And you know, these are nice aftermarket wheels on it. Well, look at the control arms here. That control arm is just totally different than this one, and you can see how the rears are. It's like they're supposed to be like this one. So I don't know, this one is definitely not right. So I guess I'm gonna have to get new lower control arms for the front, and get that fixed, because I never noticed that after all this time. But yeah, it's all back together now. It all works. And yeah, just to get the wheels on and the body on it, and this thing should be done. All right, and there you guys have it. I got the body all on it, the wheels all on it, and it looks like, actually, from sitting how I had it, the wing might have gotten a little tweaked. So I mean, honestly, I don't really care, but you know, I could always just get a new one. I think they kind of make like a carbon fiber style one. Plus, this one's pretty scraped up. But you know, it is just a toy car after all. But if you guys look at it, it might be kind of hard to see, but yeah, I think that wheel is the one that sticks out a little bit farther. But yeah, other than that, I mean, this thing has been really fun. So it's all fixed now, so maybe you guys will see a video of me using it. All right guys, so I did end up looking around a little bit, and they're sold in pairs, so like this side and that side, and all the ones that I saw for, like I said, like, I believe it's E-Revo, Summit, and then the Revo or something like that. All the left side was this style and all the right side was this style, which I find weird just because the rear looks like that, so I feel like they should be this style. But this side is the side that sticks out farther, and the only way I could find this style for the right side was if I got them for a 2.0, which the ones for the 2.0, the upper arm looks different and the rear arm looks like this. So guys, I have no idea. When I got these, it was a whole kit of all of them, so I did all of them at once. And you know, I'll just order some 2.0 ones, and hopefully the lower one works on this side and fixes it all, because this side lines up and this side doesn't. So hopefully, I mean, all I need is that lower one, so I'll get that put on when it comes, and hopefully it's all fixed. But I hope that you guys have enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next video.